It's great to be forewarned of what these emerging trends are, but to really be forearmed, I want you to think about ways that you can start to innovate in relation to these oncoming trends. Now, normally when I mention the word innovation to companies, people's faces light up with about as much enthusiasm as an Easter Island statue. And the number one reason why people get so disappointed or not excited about innovation is time, or more specifically, the lack of time. And I get it. You know, you guys are busy. People are under a time crunch. It seems like every day, days are measured by the number of meeting invites, the number of cups of coffee, and it's like our to-do list. The longer it is, it's a badge of honour. There is a myth that innovation needs to take months and years to happen. And yet what we have found through our research, this is over 2 decades of training, over 17 countries, all different types of industries, over 30,000 students, is that we can actually get 80% of our most effective ideas in under 5 minutes, provided we have 2 things in place. Would you like to know what they are? Prompt and a rule. Now, the number one rule, and this is one of the secrets to unlocking innovation, is no slanging or bitching of ideas when someone starts to share ideas. I mean, be honest here. Has anyone been in a brainstorming session, problem-solving session, troubleshooting session, where it's like, okay, does anyone have any ideas? And Mel starts to share an idea, and before she's even finished, the knives are out. And it shifts from a brainstorming session into a death match of intellectual Mortal Kombat. Has anyone been in one of those meetings before? Yeah, it's not fun. That's how we go from brainstorming to painstorming. So the simplest thing we can do is just not judge our ideas until later in the day, or even better, the next day. Brainstorming and judging ideas do not go together. It's like oil and water, they just don't mix. Okay, clear, super secret. The second secret is to use prompts. Prompts that enable people to help them come up with ideas by asking a specific question or by asking ours those. And here's the thing that we have found in innovation is that every innovation is driven by a prompt. If you can find the right prompt, you can drive the right innovation. Say, for example, we want to get into some insights into our consumer about what they're thinking, what they're wanting, what they're looking for. Then we simply find a prompt to help us identify whether it's a pain point, that loco, whether it's what a trend might be responding to, what might be an unmet need, or maybe a desire that they have. Or alternatively, if we want to generate a groundbreaking idea, then we use a prompt that gets us out of thinking of our normal box to come up with something that's unorthodox, and then we join the dots to come up with our groundbreaking innovation. Every innovation is driven by a prompt. And a very simple prompting tool that we use with our clients that works very, very well is an acronym. Now, right about now, you're probably going to go, oh man, my business vocab is overflowing with acronyms like YTD, ROI, EOFY, and maybe on a bad day, WTF, dare I say it. And just when you think you can't have any more, I'm going to lay another one on top of you, Scramble. Now, Scramble isn't just a cool word to throw into a conversation like, oh, let's do some blue sky thinking. But rather for me, it's like the Swiss Army knife to generating and prompting ideas. Substitute. Could we substitute a component, a step, an element? You could walk into a meeting and say, is there anything we could combine that we haven't combined before that might help us out? Or what if we were to reverse the way we approach this? Is there any way we could adapt or add? Is there anything we could modify, minimize, maximize? Should we break something up? Could we leverage or could we eliminate? It only takes a minute to prompt an innovation. So our challenge is when we go back as decision makers, as leaders, how can we prompt ourselves or our teams? Ask that question. Ask one of those prompts and create some tension around it and say, let's generate lots of ideas, and you will find, with your rule in place, you can come up with groundbreaking solutions. Scramble your thinking to come up with great innovation.